Or say, hey guys, it's Klaus. Welcome back to another video. Here we are in my garage with my Hellcat, which I've just recently started playing. I've decided to make a concerted effort to work through these campaign missions. You remember these campaign missions? Well, I've done most of them. I got the Stug, and then I got the T-28 Concept, T-55A, and I'm on this campaign now, working my way through. I've got 14 out of the 15 light missions done, 14 out of 15 medium tank missions done, and I'm on mission 8 for heavy tanks, and I've done some SPG missions, and I'm on the TD missions as well. Let's check out where I'm at here. I'm on mission number 8. What do you have to do in that thing? Well, you have to, let's click this thing, do 5 times as much damage as the HP of your vehicle. So I thought, well, you know, the Hellcat only has 550 HP. Maybe it's be easy to do it in a Hellcat instead of a tier 10 TD that has, I don't know, what do they have? 1500 HP, you know, you do the math. But I'm trying it in the Hellcat. The heavy tank mission here, this one here, look at this mission. I have to capture the base or defend the base. I have to do 4,000 damage. And you know how even if you have a good game, you have to capture the base. That's an annoying one, but I'm trying them. So anyways, here I am with my Hellcat. Now let's just check here. I figured the Hellcat, you guys leave some comments. Is there a better TD to do the mission in? Let's just look at the details. It's got 570 HP, so I have to have a game where I do 2,850 damage to get the mission complete in the Hellcat. And I figured that was easier to do it in the Hellcat than tier 9 or 10 TD because of the HP. You have to do so much more damage. And what I found is playing tier 6 here. And I've just started it. I've got kind of a regular crew in there. I didn't slap in a 5-6 skill crew like the Unicoms that go down to tier 6 to, you know, 3-mark their tanks and SEAL Club people. They don't even have brothers in arms. They just have, I went with concealment and Sixth Sense and a couple of the gunnery skills. So, you know, and I've got it equipped here with a gun rammer, a binocs, and camo net as the Hellcat is usually equipped with. And let's just look at what are my statistics in this thing. How many games have I played? I've played 48 games, 48, and I started with just a new crew when I started playing the games, and the win rate is pretty good there. You know, it's in the mid to high 60s. So, and the most I've been able to do is 2,500 and whatever there. I just missed it. I got to do 2,850. It's a grind, but I'm trying. What is my marks of excellence? Just to check it here. I'm at, you know, over 70%. Like, are you kidding me? That I don't get it. But it all goes to a little bit about what this video is about. Let's just get back in the garage here and launch a game. I'm going to show you 2 games. I'll show you. I'm trying to do the TD mission, and I'm trying to do the heavy tank mission. Why don't we watch me try it in the Hellcat first here? So we're going to launch a game, and I tell you guys, this has been. I had a session, played about 20 games, 25 games, switching back between you know, a TD and a heavy tank, trying to get those 2 missions. Because when you die, you know, you go to the next game. And I tell you that the only words I can use to describe well, hence the name, the title of the video, Frustration and Defeat. I could have called this video a complete, total fuck-up shit show. But if I called it that, then the video would probably be demonetized. And as a matter of fact, it's going to probably be demonetized now because I said the words complete, fuck up, useless, pathetic, fucking shit show. And I got a question for you guys. Actually, you know, this is a good idea. I'm going to leave a question, a voting button in the top right corner of the screen. You watch these 2 games. And then you tell me if this is normal. Is this the normal, typical game that you guys have? So here I'm in my Hellcat, and it's 30 seconds into the game, and most of my team does not know that they need to press a computer key to make their tank move, because they're all at the base. I'm just looking at the minimap wondering, okay, well, no one has moved yet. There are medium tanks on my team. I'll maybe try and take a shot here. It's 45 seconds into the game, and Like, I'm just looking at it going, if the other team does anything, we've already lost. Let me poke this ridge line here and see if anyone's coming. Yes, there's someone coming. So we've lost the game. Do you guys follow? Like, okay, let's just watch. And you just tell me if this is... And be honest. Be honest. I'm not saying... Because I've had some great games, and there are some fun games. But I seem to have more and more and more of these. Like, if this happens to you 4 or 5 times out of 10, 6 times out of 10, then vote yes, this is the typical game. Now my teammate is calling me a coward and an idiot for why are you running away, the P-43 or whatever, who didn't move for the first minute and wants me to stay up there and die with him. I guess he's already dead. Look where my team is. Okay, I'm spotted here. I got to relocate because there's a lot of artillery. I get shit on here. I've got to move. I mean, just... Okay, there's artillery. I have to move. There's certain places you should go on the map. I mean, these things you learn, right? But at the low tiers, there's lots of beginners, and maybe that's it. There's such a disparity in quote-unquote skill. I mean, like view range and camo. People down here with 5 skill crews, seal clubbing, playing with people with a 50% crews with 220-meter view range. That kind of thing. So low tiers, calm down. It's only a minute and 15 seconds into the game. So that southern flank is kind of, the enemies have moved up aggressively there. They moved up aggressively in the middle. They moved up aggressively on the hill. Can I get a shot here? Yeah, I can get a shot. Now I'm detected. I've got to relocate. So what's going to happen in this game? Are you looking at the mini-map? How do you... I guess if I were a Unicom, and I went to put a 5-skill crew in my tier 5 and 6 tanks and went down there to 3-mark them, so that I could set up my tank with 480-meter view range and 60% concealment. So I could just sit still, and all the enemies would appear on the map, and then I could shoot them. They don't see me because they're beginners, and they've got 3% concealment and no skills. And 220-meter view range, then, I could just farm them all. Maybe I'd get a map like Provence, which is a tier 2 map, and all I have to do is the game starts and you spotted 13 people. If you've got the SEAL Club crew in there, maybe I could do that. And while I've talked, it's what, the 2.5 minutes into the game, 9 of my teammates have died. There's more enemies to the north than south. So let me go down here. I'll probably have better chances with this Cromwell. There's the Cromwell. Cromwell, yeah, take that. I don't say the target because I just killed the target. And the game's over. The game was over in a minute. Yeah, I took a big hit there. After about 30 seconds, when I realized that my team didn't have enough knowledge to know that they need to press W at the beginning of the game so that their tank would start moving. Do you ever have that? Like the game starts and it's 2 minutes into the game and you're thinking, there's probably still people playing thinking, which key do I press so that something happens? Nothing's happening. Oh, W. Yeah, I have to press W and maybe my tank will move. Like, what the fuck is going on? It's only like 4 minutes into the game. 14 of them are dead. Like, how does that even happen? And so I'm just trying to make the most out of it. And this is typical. And I'm showing you the defeats here, but the same thing on a win. Let me just try and take this guy out before he can get a second shot. Yeah, there you go. Win or lose, I could be on the winning side, and it's like a rush. Can I get one more shot here? One more shot? No, he's got it. Bailout! This vehicle's had it. It's been 5 minutes. That's too long. The game shouldn't last 5 minutes. It should be over in 2 minutes. It was over in 2 minutes. It just took that long. Like, look at these results. Look at those platoons. 0, 0, 112, 130. Like, what? What's going on? And the enemies, they didn't have like 1 or 2 guys that got all the damage. It's just a shit show. All right, let's go to the next guy. I said, okay, screw that. Let's play a tier 10 because I was getting frustrated playing down a tier. Is that how tier 6 is? The low tiers? It's just a shit show? Well, let's play a tier 10 tank. Heavy tank mission 7, I've got it covered. Capture or defend. I must participate in a base capture or reset the enemy from capturing my base. I must do 4,000 damage and win the battle. That's the primary conditions, and then destroy 4 vehicles. That's the secondary conditions. Maybe I'll end up with a not quite as much of a shit show in tier 10. But I'm showing you the defeat and frustration. And I kid you not, in my Hellcat, win or lose, if it was a win, it was like 4 minutes, and you're rushing around to try and get. Like, is that the new meta? You've got to rush forward like a racing car. You know, just drive into the middle in the open and just try and take as many shots as you can, because it's going to be over in 3 minutes. And if you try and have any strategy or set up in any kind of positioning, you're going to miss out. On a win, you're going to do 0, and on a loss, you're going to get just overrun. It's over in like 30 seconds. The game is decided, and once you know whether you're going to win or lose in those first 30 seconds, you've got to either rush forward and farm as much damage as you can, or just back up and camp and try and farm as much damage as you can, because there's no way of influencing the battle. And now I'm trying to shoot that bat chat that my scout tanks lit on the way up to the hill. You notice that? The bat chat artillery that positioned themselves? That might have been a hit, I'm not sure. And we're doing pretty good here. Look, we've pushed up. I've gone to this side because there's 3 artillery again, and this is one of the already safe positions behind this cliff. And at least I'm in a tier 10 vehicle. Now, tier 10 game, there's so much more HP. There's a lot, you know, people have more experience, and there's a lot more strategy. So it's not going to be a shit show like at, you know, at tier 6. At least you can count on having a little bit longer game, right? So the IS-7 and there's okay. I've got a shot on this guy. I'll shoot him up the ass. Yeah, and track them. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's do a little. If he's going to sit there, let's try and track him again. Oh, that's beautiful. Look, that's beautiful. But he's disappeared because that's how the game works, even though he's in the open there. But let's just keep shooting him. He's probably still there. Yeah, that went in. That went in. Let's keep farming him here. We're actually racking up the damage. We're going to, that's probably. Oh, that shot probably went in. We'll try one more, and maybe he'll be I am died, right? We're doing pretty good here. Oh, that one did not go in. So, okay, let's assess the situation. We're 2 minutes into the game, and what the hell is going on? Is this normal? 9 of my teammates are dead. It's over. What the fuck is going on? So the voting button in the top 10 are dead. Let's shoot this guy. Try and do the best I can now to rack up a little damage. Does this happen? Be honest. If it only happens 1 out of 10 games, 2 out of 10 games, then vote no. No, this isn't normal. This, you know, it's just bad luck. Hopefully it's just a string of bad luck, or just, you know, random, the ups and downs of the game. So then vote no. But if this happens to you 3... Oh, I didn't penetrate the bat chat on the side, of course. Because the game's decided we're going to lose, and it wants to be over quickly. If this happens, you know, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 times every 10 games, then vote yes, this is the normal type of game that you get now. Does it make any freaking sense to you? How in 2 minutes, these tanks that shoot like every 10 seconds or so, it takes about a minute for the teams to encounter each other. So after about a minute and a half after encountering each other, how the fuck can 10 be dead if the guns only shoot every 10 seconds? Like, what? How? Does one team just throw... All of us decide to throw all our tanks away immediately when the game starts? Oh, let's lose right away. Let's just go up there and die. Is this a regular game? Is this how it works now? And, yeah, okay. It's over. Yeah, bail out! This vehicle's had it! What? Defeat! And I've showed you the defeats. Look at this. Look at this. I did almost 3,000 damage. Look at down there. Like, does this make any sense? Is it a 3 and 4 minute games now? Are the games over in after 45 seconds? It's pretty much decided. Please use the voting button in the top right corner of the screen. Let me know if this is the usual, if this is the normal meta now, or whether it's just a little bit of bad luck. And I showed you the 2 defeats, but I played about 20 games. They're all like that. I could have showed you 2 wins that were over in 4 minutes, and I'm rushing around like a lunatic, making stupid moves, rushing forward just to try and get 1 or 2 more shots because we're rolling over the enemies in the first 45 seconds. Is this it? Is this the way it's supposed to work now? Guys, let me know. Leave some comments. Is this the new meta? And don't panic, don't panic. Tune in tomorrow and I'll show you 2 great games that I had in the same session, okay? Great games tomorrow.